Siddur Tuplut Yishral, the Union Prayer Book for Jewish worship. See, they call themselves Jews, but they're supposed to call themselves the upright of God, or God followers is another term they would have called themselves. But revised edition, edited and published by the Central Conference of American Rabbis, Cincinnati, 1942, Part 2. And 1922 was the pre-revised version. But let's see here if we can finish the morning service for the Day of Atonement. And the choir. I know God is a noun and verb, is the greatness and the power, the glory and the victory and the majesty, for all that is in the heavens and in the earth is thine. Thine is the kingdom, God is a noun and verb, and thou art exalted as head above all. And the minister says, praise be God as a noun and a verb. So we have Baruch, also meaning the bending of the knee. To whom all praise is due. Praise be God as a noun and a verb, to whom all praise is due forever and ever. Praise be thou, God is a noun and verb. Our God, ruler of the world, who hast chosen us from among all peoples and hast given us thy law. Praise be thou, God is a noun and verb, giver of the law. And we have Deuteronomy 29, 9 through 14, and 11 through 20 to follow here. But this is going to take up multiple pages, isn't it? Yes. Ye are standing this day, all of you, before God as a noun and a verb, your God. Your heads, your tribes, your elders, and your officers, even all men of the upright of God, your little ones, your wives, and thy stranger that is in the midst of thy camp, from the hewer of thy word unto the drawer of thy water, that thou shouldest enter into the covenant of God as a noun and verb, your God, and into his oath, which God is a noun and a verb, your God, maketh with thee this day, that he may establish thee this day unto himself for a people, and that he may be unto thee a God, as he spoke unto thee, and as he swore unto thy fathers, to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, neither with you. And the choir. Lak Yahweh Hamdulillah Wahn Wahgamburah Wataparat Wahnatsach Wahud Kiyakal Bashmin Wumbarts Lak Yahweh Hamalka Wahmatnasha Lakal Lurash. And the Natsch is the title of the Venusian sphere in the Kabbalah. And the Venusian sphere, of course, is the Lucifer principle. So let's not demonize these sorts of things. It's a firmness. the victory. So the minister, before the reading from what's claimed to be the Torah, Berkuat Yahweh Hamburg, Baruch Yahweh Hamburg, Laulam Wad, Baruch Atah Yahweh Al Haynu Malak Haulam Asher Butcher Banu Makal Hamim Wantan Lanuat Turatu Baruch Atah Yahweh Nutan Haturah, and the Brim Kathala. Atah, that's been Yum, Kulkum, Labni, Yahweh, Al-Hikam, Rashikam, Shabdikam, Sakanikam, Washrikam, Kul-Ish, Yishral, Thapkam, Nashikam, Wagrak, Asher, Bakrab, Matsnik, Machtham, Atzik, Adshab, Meek, Labruk, Babrit, Yahweh, Al-Hik, Wab-Altu, Asher, Yahweh, Al-Hik, Kurt, Amak, Hium, Laman, Hakim, Atak, Hium, Lu, Lam, Wahwa, Yahya, Luk, Lalhim, Kasher, Deber, Luk, Wakasher, Nashba, Labdik, Labraham, Litzchuk, Wal Yakam, Wallah Atkam. Only do I make this covenant and this oath, but with him that standeth here, with us this day, before God as a noun and verb, our God, and also with him that is not here with us this day. For this commandment which I command thee this day, it is not too hard for thee, neither is it far off. It is not in heaven, that thou shouldest say, Who shall go up for us to heaven, and bring it unto us, and make us to hear it, that we may do it? Neither is it beyond the sea, thou shouldest say, Who shall go over the sea for us, to bring it unto us, and make us to hear it, that we may do it? But the word is very nigh unto thee, in thy mouth and in thy heart, that thou mayest do it. See, I have set before thee this day life and good, and death and evil. In that I command thee this day to love God as a noun and a verb, thy God, and to walk in his ways, and to keep his commandments, and his statutes, and his ordinances. Then thou shalt live and multiply. And God is a noun and a verb, thy God, shall bless thee in the land whither thou goest in to possess it. But if thy heart turn away, and thou wilt not hear, but shalt be driven away, and worship other gods, as you'll call them, and serve them, I declare unto you this day, that ye shall surely perish. Ye shall not prolong your days upon the land, whether thou passest over the Jordan to go in to possess it. I call heaven Libdicum Anki Kurt at Habrit Hazat Wat Hala Hazat Ki at Asher Yashnu Pa Amnu Amd Hium Lepni Yahweh Alhinu Wat Asher Inu Pa Amnu Hium Ki Hamthwah Hazat Asher Anki Matsuk Hium La Neplat Hya Mamak Wala Rich Hya La Bashmim Hya Lamer Mi Yalah Lanu Hashmimah Wicha Lanu Wish Manu Ata Wan Ashna Pula Maber Lim Hia Lamer Mi Yaber Lanu Al Aber Him Wikcha Lanu Wish Manu Ata Wan Ashna Ki Rob Alik Hadber Mad Babik Wub Lebak Lashtu Rah Nati Lepnik Hium at Hachiyam Wat Hathub Wat Hamut Wat Hurrah Asher Anki Matsuk Hium Lahba At Yahweh Alhik Lalkut Badrikyu Balshimmer Matsutyu Which Katyu Wam Shipfyu Wachiyat Warbit Wabrakuk Yahweh Alhik Bartz Asher Ata Ba Shema Larshta Wam Yipna Labuk Wallah Tishma Wan Dachet Wa Shuit Lalhim Atshrim Wab Datam Hagdati Lakam Hiyum Ki Abd Tabdun La Tarikan Yum Yum Al Hadma Asher Ata Aber at Hirdan Lebwa Shema Larshta Hadti Bakam An earth to witness against you this day that I have set before thee life and death, the blessing and the curse. Therefore choose life, that thou mayest live, thou and thy seed, to love God as a noun and a verb, thy God, to hearken to his voice, and to cleave unto him, for that is thy life, and the length of days, thy days, that thou mayest dwell in the land which God swore unto the fathers, to Abraham, Isaac, and to Jacob, to give them. See, it's conditional. And the people of the house, we understand that it's the house of teaching. After reading the Torah, or what's claimed to be the Torah. Praise be to thou, God is a noun and a verb, our God, ruler of the world, who has given us the law of truth and has implanted within us everlasting life. Praise be thou, God is a noun and a verb, giver of the law. And before reading the Haftarah, praise be God is a noun and verb, our God. For the law of truth and righteousness is revealed in the upright of God. For the words of the prophet, filled with the Spirit, and for the teachings of the sages, whom he raised up aforetime, and in these days. So no more Nabiya, but there's sages, right? Hiyum at Hashmim, what hearts, Achiyim Wahmut, Nati Lapnik, Habraka Wahkallah, Wabchert Batiyim, Laman Tcha, Ta Wazrak, Lahbah at Yahweh, Al-Hik Lashma Baklu, Wal Dibkah Buki, Huwa Chiyak Work Yum Yum, Lashbat Al Hadma, Asher Nashba Yahweh, Labtik Labraham Lichchuk, Wal Yaqub Latat Laham. And after reading Torah, Baruch atah Yahweh Alheinu Melech Haolam, Asher Natan Lanu Twert Amt Wachia Aulam Natha Baduknu Barik Atah Yahweh Nutan Hadura. And the reading of Haftorah, Isaiah 57, 14 to 58, 14. Cast ye up, clear the way, take up the stumbling block out of the way of my people. For thus saith the high and lofty one, that inhabiteth in eternity, whose name is holy. I dwell in the high and holy places with him also, that is of a contrite and humble spirit, to receive the spirit of the humble and to revive the heart of the contrite ones. For I will not contend forever, neither will I be always wroth. For the spirit that enwrappeth itself is from me, and the souls which I have made. For the iniquity of the covetousness was I wroth, and I smote him. I hid me and was wroth. And he went on frowardly in the way of his heart. I have seen his ways, and will heal him. I will lead him also, and requite with comforts him. And his mourners, peace, peace to him that is far off, and to him that is near, saith God is a noun and a verb, that createth the fruit of the lips, and I will heal him. But the wicked are like the troubled sea, for it cannot rest, and its waters cast up mire and dirt. There is no peace, saith my God, concerning the wicked. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a horn, and declare unto my people their transgression, and of the house of Jacob their sins. Yet they seek me daily, and delight to know my ways, as a nation that did righteousness, and forsook not the ordinances of their God. They ask of me righteous ordinances. They delight to draw near unto God. Wherefore have we fasted, and thou seest not? Wherefore have we afflicted our soul, and thou takest no knowledge? Behold, in the day of your fast ye pursue your business, and exact all your labors. Behold, ye fast for strife and contention, and to smite with the fist of wickedness. Ye fast not this day, so as to make your voice to be heard on high. Is such the fast that I have chosen? The day for a man to afflict his soul, it is to bow down his head as a bulrush, and to spread sackcloth and ashes under him? Wilt thou call this a fast, and an acceptable day to God as a noun and a verb? Is not this day the fast that I have chosen? To loose the fetters of wickedness, to undo the bands of the yoke, and to let the oppressed go free, and that ye break every yoke. Is it not to deal thy bread to the hungry, and that thou bring the poor that are cast out to thy house? When thou seest the naked, that thou cover him, and thou hid not thyself from thine own flesh, then shall thy light break forth as the morning, and thy healing spring forth speedily, and thy righteousness shall go before thee. The glory of God as a noun and verb shall be thy reward. Then shalt thou call, and God as a noun and verb will answer. Thou shalt cry, and he will say, Here I am. If thou take away from the midst of thee the yoke, the putting forth of the finger and speaking wickedness, and if thou draw out thy soul to the hungry and satisfy the afflicted soul, then shall the light rise in darkness, and thy gloom be as the noonday. And God as a noun and verb will guide thee continually, and satisfy thy soul in drought, and make strong thy bones, and thou shalt be like a watered garden, and like a spring of water, whose waters fail not. And they that shall be of thee shall build the old waste places. Thou shalt raise up the foundations of many generations, and thou shalt be called the repairer of the breach, the restorer of paths to dwell in. If thou turn away thy foot because of the Sabbath, from pursuing thy business on my holy day, and call the Sabbath a delight, and the holy of God as a noun and a verb, honorable, and shalt honor it, not doing thy wonted ways, nor pursuing thy business, nor speaking thereof, then shalt thou delight thyself in God as a noun and verb, and I will make thee ride upon the high places of the earth, and I will feed thee with the heritage of Jacob thy father. For the mouth of God as a noun and verb hath spoken it. And Sabbat is sunset Friday to sunset Saturday. There's a $1 million reward out in the Portland, Oregon area to anybody who can list a single verse other than the verse that says, basically, believe and obey everything that those in charge of you say, that supports the idea of changing the Sabbath to Sunday and are not starting with night even. But yeah, so even the so-called New Testament does not put these things. Returning the scroll to the ark, the minister. O magnify God as a noun and a verb with me, and let us exalt his name together. Gadlu le Yahweh ati wen rumah. Shamu Yechdu. And the choir. His glory is in the earth and in the heavens. He is the strong of all his servants, and the praise of them that truly love him, the hope of the upright of God. The people he brought nigh to himself, look towards and join with God. Who do all arts wash me wirum corn lamu tahla lakal chasin you labni yashral Ermu hallelujah. The law and the minister says, before the congregation was supposed to rise for all this, but the minister says, the law of God as a noun and a verb is perfect, restoring the soul. The testimony of God as a noun and verb is simple. Is sure, making wise the simple. The precepts of God as a noun and a verb are right, rejoicing the heart. The fear of God as a noun and a verb is clean, enduring forever. Behold, a good doctrine has been given unto you. Forsake it not. And then the Turat Yahweh, Tam Yamah, Bashabat, Napash, Adut Yahweh, Namnah, Machkimat, Pati, Pakudi Yahweh, Yashrim, Mashmachi, Leb, Yarat, Yahweh, Tha'urah, Amdat, Lad Ki, Lakach, Thub, Nati, Lakam, Turti, Al, Taz, Ubu. And the congregation sits down, and the choir. It is a tree of life to them that lay hold of it, and the supporters thereof are happy. Its ways are the ways of pleasantness, and all its paths are peace. Atchium, Hia, Lam, Chazikaim, Bah, Watum, Kya, Masher, Durkya, Durki, Nam, Wakal, Nati, Butya, Shalom. And before we go into the afternoon service for the Day of Atonement, would have been a sermon.